Now from the home of the 40 National Football League. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard. Motion man, set right. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. Second down and 3. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. The loss on first. Here's second and 14. Back to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is caught. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. That is a big gain for the 49ers. Gains an even 70 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on fourth and goal. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He'll look to throw. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll look underneath here for Tracy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. Look at him go. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. One more time, it's Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
His drive will start on the ground. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The ball comes out. The Niners have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
We saw plenty of throws like that in Gainesville. The former Gator gets his team a 1st down. Trying to run with Robinson. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown, 49ers. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look deep for Pittman. He's got it. And he will score. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this to Baker. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this inside. Nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. The hole closes quick. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Throwing now from the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
In motion comes Pittman. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
2nd and 7. In motion comes Pittman. It's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And the Browns will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. The They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Tight end on the move left. Oh, he just does beat the play clock and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Point after. Coming up here. The kick is good. And the 49ers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Going to return this from the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll drop to throw. That's Dobbs, open left side. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Back to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Third down, it's Robinson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The 49ers out for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
They'll throw here. It's the tight end, Njoku. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time, but contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he'll be out of bounds, but has the first down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cleveland. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. The 49ers out to punt this one as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the give, it's Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Browns. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the left side here, caught by Baker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. In motion comes Pittman. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. It is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.